Welcome to the M Call on Monday night. That means it's product night, product training. We are always thrilled to hear from our medical advisory board, and tonight will be no exception as we hear from Dr. Fred Templeman, who is right there. You can't see him, but I can see him from here. Also, we have some special guests, and we want to introduce them to start, and we're going to hear from them to start. So I want these ladies to be as nervous as possible, so I'm going to drag this out. I'm going to watch you sweat. You're going to feel so ready to be done with me by the time this is rolling. Mostly I'm teasing. But first off, Shawna Carnes, you are on our list. I'm going to unmute you, so hopefully all the dogs and children and neighbors and friends and sirens can be taken care of, and we would love to hear from you. So Shawna Carnes first, will you jump in? We need to make sure, Ryan, can you help me with that mute? Yes. I cannot quite manage that and talk at the same time. Don't give me any gum. It'll be.
I got it, Dave.
Shawna, you are there. Thanks for being with us. Please tell us your story.
Hey, so I started with M in February. It was the very beginning of February. So I was right before the transition of the new trim that came out. So, of course, I started with trim and burn in the very beginning, and I had great success. Immediately. And then as soon as I started the new trim and the burn, my first 5 days, I lost a pound a day. It was pretty unbelievable. And I had actually contacted Heather because I was like, I just bought my scale. But I think there's something wrong because I couldn't believe how fast it was, I was seeing the results that I was having. So I actually, when I talked to AJ this morning, I told him 16, but I'm actually at 18 pounds when I weighed this afternoon, which typically I don't weigh in the afternoon. I usually weigh first thing in the morning. But yeah, so I'm at 18 pounds and still counting because everything's still moving right along, but it's been unbelievable. I've obviously tried some other things. And I did have some success until they changed formulas and whatnot. So, trust me when I tell you, when you guys said you were changing the formula, I almost had a heart attack because I was like, no. But, I was really, really, really happy that, it was actually really new and improved and it worked. So
sometimes the marketing is true. I hope we can all embrace that right now. So,
right.
First of all, from us, the hugest congratulations. That is so awesome.
Thank you.
If anybody gets anything from this, we're not paying you for this, Shawna. I hope you know that. We're not giving you anything.
No.
This is an unsolicited testimonial. This is Shawna saying, I've got some great news. Let me share it. We're eager to share that with the world. So Shawna, thank you for opening up and being with us on this call. You look fantastic. That smile, honestly, is worth whatever $1 million you're paying into your products at M. And I say that because I know it doesn't cost you $1 million, but
not even close.
So Shawna, thank you. We appreciate your contribution here and sharing with us. We know you're on Facebook and fun to follow, fun to hang out with. And we look forward to some great future stories coming from you coming up too. Thanks, Shawna. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, let's now look at and talk to Heather. Heather Lloyd, are you with us? Can we turn Heather off of? Yes, we can. Heather, take over. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We're great, thank you. We're glad to have you with us. Heather, will you tell a little bit of your story and share with us too?
Absolutely. Actually, Shawna is the one that introduced me to M Network. We were previously involved in another company, and just like her, when they changed formulas, kind of things just went downhill. So I was very skeptical about starting, anything new. I started right in February as well, almost towards the end of February, mid-February, and I had several samples of the trim that was the older trim, and it was good, great, works. Started the first week of March on the new trim. I guess I was one of the first people to get the new trim because I was waiting. And I have to say, it's been absolutely a very positive journey. Like Shawna, it's about a pound a day, and I am down 12 and a half pounds. I have not weighed myself this week or last week. just for the simple fact that I've been so busy. But I can definitely tell a difference. My pants are a lot looser. I have a lot more energy. I feel really good. I don't wake up groggy and just like miserable feeling like I used to. So all in all, trim has been absolutely beneficial to me, and I've been sharing it with everyone, sending out samples, or friends and family have been ordering. So I'm getting the same kind of feedback when it comes to the energy and losing weight and just feeling really good about yourself. One thing I will definitely say in this journey so far is, occasionally I would like to have like a soda, a Coke, or whatever, and I cannot drink it. It is too sweet. It has a funny taste now to me. So that has been huge for me. And, not eating and snacking late at night, watching TV or whatever. So those things have been really positive, and I'm just glad to be here and using the products consistently.
Oh, Heather, that's fantastic. That's honestly, I don't want to take away from the individual aspect, but these are the stories that are repeating across M Nation. We're hearing this all over. We are so grateful to have Shawna and Heather join us today and to share from their personal experience. I mean, you are living and breathing and walking examples, and probably dancing and jogging and jitterbugging examples of how awesome it is to take care of yourself and to feel great about yourself, because we can see it in your face. Your smile, again, it's the $1 million smile, and we hope we can have just the teeniest bit to do with it. So thanks, Shawna. Thanks, Heather, for being with us. And everyone on the M Nation is now giving you a high five and a hug from around the world right now, too. All right, so thank you, and we're going to jump back now, and we want to talk with our very own Dr. Fred Templeman. I'm going to slide out. You're going to get the whole screen to yourself, Fred. I'm going to slide out, but give us a quick update, what you're experiencing, what you've seen, talk about the ingredients, and basically empty your brain of knowledge on the rest of us here in M Nation, Fred, if you will. Thank you. Fred Templeman, everybody.
That'll only take 2 minutes. I can completely empty it. Well, it's good to be with you again tonight, and it's great to hear these stories of success, because very few things impact our lives like our body image. It is so central to our ego awareness that when we don't look the way we want to look, it is for most people the source of a serious amount of sadness. And losing weight is not easy. If it were easy to lose weight, we wouldn't have the problem with weight that we do. Now, there's some very, very interesting theories, and I'll talk to you about one of them the next time that I speak to you. But there's some interesting theories about how the body can work against us. In other words, we used to blame people for being overweight because it appeared that they were simply didn't have self-control. They couldn't either exercise enough or they couldn't hold back at the table enough. And while both exercise and restraint in terms of eating is extremely important, there are a whole lot of other variables that come to play. And they really are hormones, but not hormones like we think of with testosterone or estrogen or progesterone, even though at menopause, they become problematic as the body tries to form estrogen, and unfortunately can only do it in fat cells after the ovaries shut down. So many women who have felt trim and been trim all of their lives hit menopause, and not only are there hot flashes and other disturbing things like that, but they end up gaining weight, and more weight than they've ever had before. So weight matters. And losing weight is not easy. I used to make I still make the comparison by saying, having lost weight myself, that it was about as easy as changing my hair color with my mind. It is not a simple thing to do. And you need to be constantly aware and cannot let your guard down for the behavioral aspects of it. But no one will successfully lose weight and keep it off if they have to be hungry all of the time. Now, a little bit of a secret, we believe that the microbiome of people who are already overweight may be working against them and I'll talk to you about this at another time. But very, very interesting theories coming out about how the weight hormones, and there are a number of them that are specifically related to satiety and appetite, that vary from person to person. And genetics may have something to do with it, but certainly not everything to do with it. So we're learning more and more about how weight can be controlled. And there are some interesting things that will be coming up in the future. When you read about them, we will be on the cutting edge, because even though things have changed, they never go backwards here at M. We have progress constantly as the only thing that is happening as far as change is concerned. You're not going to see us take any of the products that you love and throw them away, because we will be improving them, but you will always have the very best that is available. And what you have now in this new trim is really quite remarkably different than the other one, but not subtracting anything, but adding to what was here before. Previously, the trim had been concocted to really impact hunger. We were cranking up that part of your nervous system that stops you from paying attention to hunger pangs and paying attention to other things. There is a part of our nervous system that, if we activate it acceptably and without excess, will allow us not to feel hungry when we go for a period of time without the same caloric intake that we did before. And that was always in this. So that's the kind of thing that, there's as much caffeine in here as there is in a cup of coffee, not a tremendous amount more. And it is not the kind of caffeine that you find in most weight loss products that are found across the counter, because it comes from natural sources. In this particular case, from green coffee leaves. And the body treats that caffeine as if it were a food, and therefore it does not metabolize it in a spike of energy, but it takes it, and over time, enough time to really make it possible to not be craving food in between meals. And that is extremely important. And now, what did we add to it? Well, we added an extract from black pepper called BioPerine. And BioPerine is a product that doesn't relate directly to weight loss, but it relates to the fact that most of the supplements which we take from plants are only from 1 to 5% bioavailable. In other words, you may eat 10x of any individual product that has benefits, talking about food, vegetables, fruits, things of that nature, and you're only going to get 2 or 3 or 4x that is absorbed, and the rest of it passes through the body untapped and unused, because it never makes it out of the bowel. And if you think about it this way, the inside of your bowel, even though it's in your body, it's really outside your body, because nothing that cannot cross the bowel can get into the bloodstream and be circulated through the body to the cells where all of the metabolism takes place. So we put the BioPerine in. What does it do? It has been proven, and it varies from polyphenol to polyphenol, in other words, ingredient from plants. It varies and will raise the absorption by 25 to 45%. And that's why it's in there. Now, in addition to this, we took a product from Japan that is called oligonol, and we have to put the name on because it is trademarked. It was developed with millions of dollars of research, and I visited in the northern island of Japan, the place where they actually developed this. And what it is it is a fruit well known for its natural history as far as medicinal value is concerned, way back into the Chinese empires and the times that we really don't have history that goes back that far in the West. The Chinese do. They used to send riders to go down to the southern part of China and into the countries below China in order to bring back this fruit called lychee, so that the emperor and his favorite people would be able to eat it. Now, the lychee has enormous value as a source of the polyphenols that the body requires in order to be able to do a number of things. And this product, the oligonol, was not developed solely as a weight loss product. It was developed to help athletes extend their endurance and to shorten the recovery time after endurance. But in the things that it does, it happens to impact diet and metabolism in a very real and tangible way. So that in a randomized, controlled, double-blind trial, they had people who didn't change very much of what they were doing as far as intake was concerned. They remained below 2,000 calories a day, and they exercised moderately by walking principally. And the randomized controlled trial was able to show that those who were on the product really did lose weight of a significant amount. It was measured sometimes in belt sizes, and they went down 8-9 inches on the belt size, which normally is a good measure of the loss of what is called visceral fat. Now, they also did another very interesting study that we wouldn't be able to do here in North America, but they did it, and it's striking. They took CAT scans of the abdomen of the people who were going to use the product, and they measured what is called the visceral fat. Now, the visceral fat is different than the subcutaneous fat that you can find pretty much all over your body. It is the stuff that is packed around our organs. And in terms of its activity hormonally, it is the most active kind of fat, and it doesn't make a single thing that is good. It is linked to chronic diseases and to chronic inflammation in a very direct way. So that being able to target this visceral fat is going to be able to give you benefits in terms of health with weight loss if it comes from that fat, preferentially than the subcutaneous fat, which is much less active and much less dangerous. And they did this once and measured it, and then they took the same people, same view, CAT scan again after 8 weeks and looked at the visceral fat, and it was 25% decreased on average. Now that's a very, very striking amount of loss of visceral fat, the nasty fat, because we got good fat, but this is nasty fat. And being able to have a product there that does that and was documented with good science was pretty compelling. And that's why we decided to put it into the product. Now, it raised the cost to the company, and we didn't pass that cost on to you. But we know that it's going to give you benefits that you may not have experienced before. And that's why we say this product has been improved and is now fit to look after the weight loss needs of most people without any other assistance except mild diet and some exercise. So I'm enthusiastic about this. As a matter of fact, I'm going to start using it again because I was using the older product and I haven't been using the newer product. But, you know, when I'm not losing weight, I'm gaining weight. And I sort of hover around a magic number that is in my brain and also in my scale. I've got it marked in red. I took my scale apart. I kid you not. I took my scale apart and I put a red mark on the dial because mine's one of the old scales with an actual thing that rolls back and forth. And if I get above that red mark, then it really does impact how I feel about myself and my activity. So I'm pleased that we have this for people like me. And if you're more energetic and want to do more, we've also got other products like Burn that are very appropriate for people who are really going to turn it up as far as weight loss is concerned. And that's all I have to say. So we'll bring the moderator back.
I am the moderator. Thank you for that, Fred. And obviously, thank you for your expertise and your experience and for admitting that you haven't been taking our product. That's probably going to come up in a meeting very soon. I'm teasing. Thanks, Fred.
I took the old.
I'm giving you a bad time. That's what we do here. So Fred is we're grateful for him and his contribution. We're going to let you swap out seats now as we bring in someone very special to all of us. And I don't want to over dramatize it, but he's the finest person I know. He is Ryan Anderson. He is everyone's buddy and my brother. And we have some great announcements right now. This is something that has kind of percolated over the last little bit. You and some of the leaders have been brainstorming. We teased a little bit of what it was going to be last, I want to say Tuesday. Well, we teased it, but we didn't do anything about it till Thursday.
That's true.
Then it became wider spread and known, and we've had some firestorms start with it. And you have now taken it from about here to about here. So
Which
what
is off the screen.
That's how high it's gone. So while you're talking, I'm going to jump in and find a piece of support material to help you talk about it.
So the question I would ask each and every one of you listening to this call, and yes, this is a product call. Dr. Templeman has been with us now coming up on 1 year with us, which has been a huge blessing to us here at the M Network. He is not just a very close and dear friend and mentor of mine, but he is a huge asset. And I'm not even talking about the fact that he hasn't been taking our weight loss products. I said asset. But anyway, he is a great individual and somebody that I look up to. And I love this format. Shawna, Heather, thank you so much for coming on. I am huge fans. I would say that I have a life-size poster of both of you guys in my house, but in this day and age, I'm not allowed to say that. But I am a huge fan of both of you guys. So thank you for all that you guys do for the M Network and sharing your testimonials today, but sharing your testimonials with each and every one of us continuously. And it's a huge inspiration. I know that I've been working on my asset since seeing your guys' testimonials and all of the things that have been going on. And so thank you. Thank you for leading the way, and thank you for leading for example. And that's exactly what I'm really excited to share with you guys today. And so last week we talked about a trial pack. And one of the things when we started this company, we knew that we wanted to keep it very simple. We wanted to keep it very lucrative. So the question I would ask each and every one of you today that's listening to this call is, what would an additional $1,000 cash mean to you and your family over the next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days? Because we're throwing out a promotion. So last week we introduced what we called the trial pack, which was a pack, which I believe is $179.95. And do you want to bring that screen up and I'll talk about it as you bring it up?
It's already got the promo on it. I don't want to give that away
okay. So Dave is are you going to do drums or what? Are you going to go streaking behind the scene?
Just drums. All right, we'll share the screen.
Okay. Dave gets nervous when I start ad-libbing a little bit. So the trial pack is $179.95. It is 120 PV. You get 5 boxes of products, which is 5 times 30 is 3. You get you get 30 trial packs. 3, you get 10 packs. That's so confusing to me for some reason. 36 plus 3, 10 packs of the 10 packs of the foldable things. Yeah. Okay, so essentially you're getting 30 trial packs that you're going to sell for $10, which is $300, which is $120 profit to you. Now, we're not just looking at this short term, right? Like, we're not just looking at putting $120 in our pocket. Each and every one of us is trying to build a legacy. And that's what we're truly trying to do here at the M Network, is we want to help every individual build a legacy. So once you buy this pack, this $179.95 trial pack, I was talking about this pack earlier with the team, and I was like, it's a trial pack. you know, it's the trial pack, but you have trial packs, but
them.
it's a pack of them, right? So it's a trial pack. So trial pack squared. But there I go, ad-libbing again, and Dave's gonna really get after my asset. But with that, enroll. If you buy this pack and you enroll 2 new members on any one of the enrollment packs and 2 new customers within 30 days of buying your track. Again, there's a sense of urgency here. We want to get that money back in your pocket as quickly as possible. So you're going to sell the 30 packs at $10, $300. You're going to get that money back. As soon as you skip 2 new members and 2 customers, now we're going to be tracking this on our end, but just to make sure for speed and efficacy, you're going to pick up the phone, you're going to call member support, and you're going to say, hey, I'm Shawna, I'm Heather. I just sold my 30 trial packs. I got my second member and my second customer in. Send me my free trial pack. And they're going to send you your free trial pack. You do not pay a $179.95 again. Every time you do that within a 30-day window, get 2 new members and 2 customers, we're going to send you a $180 trial pack to your home to do it again. Now, here's the cool thing. Here's where the $1,000 kicks in. You with me, Shawna? Nod, smile, say yes. Awesome. Yay. All the way in Tennessee. She's writing this down. So she's going to take us to the Grand Ole Opry one day. Dave.
Yes.
So with that, whoever can keep this going the longest, and we're going to promote it. Here comes Heather on. She's like, there's no way I'm going to let Shawna have the limelight. But we're going to, whoever can keep this going the longest will earn $1,000 cash. What I mean by that is, let's say everybody goes out and does it their first month, and then only about 20% does it their second month, and then only about 15%. And this could go on a whole year, but we're going to root and toot and cheer and everybody on. We're going to get excited about it. But whoever goes the longest of consecutively getting the trial pack sent to them. Now think about that. I get my second trial pack and I sell all of it. I get $300. Yeah. And then I do it again and I do it again. And I get the $1,000 because I did it again. Yeah. I just put $1,200 in my pocket plus the $1,000. So I just put $2,200 in my pocket.
You did more than that because you're not paying for the 180.
Not paying. Yeah.
You're getting $300 a month.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, my math.
No,
don't do math on live
no.
TV.
We have our shoes on still, so we can't count that high. But we're not even talking about the fast cash or the residual pay or the retail profit or all of the other things that's coming into this. This $1,000 is extra money on top of everything else. So we are stinking excited about it. Dave doesn't stink. I may. But we are excited about it. This is going to be amazing. We are excited for everybody to do that. So just really simple. Buy the trial pack if you haven't. Once you buy the trial pack, go out and sell your 30 trial packs, $10 a piece, $300, $120 profit in your pocket. Get 2 members, 2 customers from that. You're going to use the app that we are launching on tomorrow night's call. So make sure you're there, or B Square. And then whoever can do that the longest is going to earn $1,000. So you're going to have a trial pack sent to you. So as soon as you get your 2 members, 2 customers, pick up the phone, call member support. Hey, I just got my 2 members, my 2 customers. Send me my trial pack. We'll send you another one. You have another 30 days to do that. Whoever can keep this going the longest gets $1,000 cash. So I am so excited. We try to keep these calls to a half hour. We are at 5:28 Utah time.
Boom.
But before I let you go, I want to thank our beautiful and amazing guests, Shawna, Heather. You guys are fabulous, amazing, beautiful. I can't wait. I'm a little bit jealous losing a pound a day. I gain a pound a day. Does that count? And then we're going to get yours testimonials. Is actually going to get Dr. T using the products. So that is awesome. Do as I say, not as I do, right, Dr. T? And then the other thing is that I know that you guys spend a half hour with us. Take a half hour, digest this, get excited, go order your trial pack, and then hop on the M-Prove Facebook page because you got Dennis Ligon, you got Joe Melling, and you got Kayla Tamburello, who's hopping on a call, doing a training, going to teach you guys how to take this trial pack and go out and sell it over the next 30 days. Get your money back, get it ready to go. And Dharabik, sorry if I'm murdering that last name, ordered your trial pack yesterday, ordered 2 of them. They got 2 trial packs.
They're trying to one-up each other.
Yeah, they're trying to one-up
Go
each
ahead.
other. Hey, so you got 30 days, my friend, to go get $300 back in your pocket, and then call member support. We're going to send you another one. So, guys, we are so excited. Yes, I did see today was the last day. We are extending the trial pack only till the end of April. May. Today's the last day of April. You got 5 minutes to figure it out. Isn't that a country song? You got till the end of May to go do this. So, guys.
And it goes forever beyond.
Yeah.
As long as you want it to.
How cool would it be, like, next May, on Dr. Templeman's 2nd year anniversary? He's going to be a hell of a lot skinnier because he's going to be on our products. But yeah, this same promo is going on. How cool would that be? So,
Awesome.
Guys, go out, make it happen. Thank you so much for all you guys do. God bless you. Absolutely love and appreciate you. And again, Shawna, Heather, Dr. T, Dave, love you guys. Thanks for being on the call. And thanks for making M amazing. Yes, so Improve, I believe it's at 8 o'clock Eastern, Tracy. So hop on Improve, 8 o'clock Eastern. It'll go live. Love you guys. God bless you. Make it a great day. Make it a great week. Love you guys. Bye.